Hi, all Nick here from Technology Lowdown. Today we're talking about sources of free online education. And these courses will look at some of the best websites out there that can help you achieve some PDP goals. So I, like many, was privileged to attend a great public school and later a university within Australia. But university, it can cost a lot of money, and quite often the knowledge acquired doesn't quite cover enough hands-on practical skills, so you find that you end up having these knowledge gaps in your understanding. Now, I'm not against university or certifications. In fact, if you have the passion for it and the financial means, it's well worth it. As I've found, it's helped me in getting the job that I have been able to achieve, but I don't want to get into that in this video today. So that's where education sources, such as the ones that I've found, will develop your skills and knowledge that can be of use as an ICT professional. So the first place I'd like to talk about is lynda.com. So I want to talk about lynda.com because it is a place that I found out about probably 6 years ago, and at the time I subscribed to it, it must have been about $10 a month. It's a bit like the Netflix of online education. Now it's owned by LinkedIn. They brought it for 1.5 billion in 2015. So they're right behind it now, and quite often when you go to LinkedIn, you end up finding that you've got links back to lynda.com, and I think you even get it as part of their premium subscription to lynda.com. So usually licenses for this are quite expensive, but this video is about how you can get it for free. So in Australia, we have these things in many of our states and territories called a state library, and what they actually have on offer for becoming a member is access to lynda.com. So here is the State Library of Queensland, which is the state which I live in, and we can see that if you become a member, you get access to lynda.com. You can also access other resources such as online databases, and this one here, it's called Canopy. It's like a documentary kind of site which there's probably ones there on computing as well, but you've got lynda.com, and you've even got Press Reader, and that gives you access to magazines and content which also cover IT. So that's just a little bit of how you can access lynda.com, and some of the things which you can access on lynda.com quite in depth. I've done courses on there on security and switching with in relation to the CCNA from Cisco, and I've looked at some project management courses there which helped fill the knowledge gaps which I didn't end up understanding well enough through the courses that I was completing at university. So sometimes sites like lynda.com don't cover all that you need it to, and that's where a site like Udemy comes into play. Udemy, it's a small charge per course, but usually it's about $10 to $20 per course, and you can complete pretty much 40 hours of training for a course on a subject of your choosing, such as Python, as you can see here, or Java, or looks like we've got web development. There's AWS certifications. So Udemy is also a great source, or even Khan Academy. So khanacademy.org is entirely free, and you can access it, go through their guides. I think you can also donate to them as well, and they don't only have subjects, but they actually have things such as mathematics if you need to refine your skills in other areas. My next point is online tutorial and language websites. So sites which come to mind are ones such as Tutorials Point or W3 Schools. W3 Schools has perhaps been around the longest, as well as Tutorials Point. And from these sites, you can easily pick up all the information that you need to on the language that you need to pick up, such as CSS here, which is a cascading style sheets. Then we've got Learn, Ajax, JSON, W3JS, PHP5, PHP7. There's many things there, but what I've actually come across is fairly new. It's probably about 5 years old, this website. It's called Study Tonight. And basically this website, it lists a number of different areas in IT, such as DBMS, database management systems, cascading style sheets, C language, programming, and computer networks. It's got many different topics which are of interest to someone in the IT field. And their actual goal here is to empower young students to be inventors and creators. So some of the features of this website that it has compared to the usual sites such as W3 Schools is we can go to a test page here, and then we can say take a test on database management systems, and we'll do introduction to DBMS concepts. That's going to open up a test, and then I've got a whole heap of questions here that I can answer. So rule 1 of CODS rules states, oh, this is putting me on the spot, let's skip that one. An ER diagram relationship is represented by using a, let's go, it's kind of like a diamond. Yeah, there's a couple of different styles of ER diagrams, but anyway, so you can see how it's quite effective. There's got a test, and you can submit the test, and you can see what your results were. They also have flashcards, which is also a handy feature. So if we go flashcards, and then DBMS. What is the purpose of a database? It's a large repository of data that can be used simultaneously. So that is Study Tonight. Great website if you want to check it out. I know I used it quite often when I was doing Java with in one of the subjects I was learning. So from time to time you hear the topic massive open online courses. And this is an idea which was started by mock.org, which is edX, so not for profit, which I think started in the USA here by the looks of it. And basically, it's courses which are run by universities for large numbers of students. And edX is the source of that. So if we go to edX, we can see that they have many online free courses on their website from institutions such as Harvard and Berkeley, the University of Texas, Boston. So there's many different ones there. But in Australia, I'm not aware of many that are doing this. But I have found Charles Sturt University offer itmasters.edu.au. They have a number of short courses that you can complete through their online learning system. So if we go to their website here, we can see about IT Masters, and we have free short courses. And on their free short courses page here, we can see that their current course is AWS Solutions Architect. I'm actually enrolled in this at the moment. I need to complete the final test, but you actually get a certificate at the end of this. And one of the things that they have going here is if you complete a number of their short courses, I have completed the project management and cybersecurity short course here. You can see all the things which are, all their short courses and what they cover, and you get a little certificate at the end of it. And if you actually complete 3 short courses through Charles Sturt University, you can actually get credit towards a master's course at Charles Sturt University. So that is something also worthwhile to check out. So I encourage you to visit there if you can. Well, thanks for watching this video. I hope it's given you some ideas of how you can improve your online education and your skills within ICT. I know on my resume I quite often have included references to some of the continual learning I've completed through institutions such as Charles Sturt University and lynda.com. It's also a pretty great feeling that you get when you know that you've completed something and that it's going to be worthwhile towards your career and your future endeavors. So let me know what you think. Post in the comments below. If you've liked this video, please like it, or give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, and don't forget to tap the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching. Bye.